Appalachia. Let's talk everything about Appalachia and beyond. Your hosts, Lee, Tiff, and Jay. Look, that's an old favorite song one. Look at this. Look, come here. No, come here, Sean. Jeez. Anyway, and here is your host, Lee, Tiff, and Jay.
About time you got it right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Laugh Appalachia. Lee here. What do you say hi to Jay?
Hey, Jay here. Hi, Jay.
Oh, and let's hear a hi from Tiffany. I like that.
I'm trying to say it.
Is that as deep as you can go? Is that as deep as you can go? Tiffany. Let's hear it. Tiffany. Oh.
You guys are better than me.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Hi. I can do it. I went the other direction.
Hello, I'm Tiffany. Actually, this is Lee, but you know.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I try. I do what I can. I do what I can. Oh, I hope everybody out there is having a great time today. We're up here recording around St. Albans, West Virginia.
We're here.
We're here, out here at the Jock. That's 1300 AM for those of you that don't know, or WJYPAM.com. Be sure to check them out. They're letting us use the studio. They're awesome. It's a great radio station.
Yep, LM Communications. Again, that's 1300, 1340 AM, the Jock.
Oh, yeah. It's great. All right, so let's dive right into it. I think we're going to talk a little bit of baseball this week.
We are. Yeah. You know, the place I used to work over at a baseball team once long ago up there in Charleston. I kind of felt bad for some of the employees that were there recently, and what I mean by that is they had 2 extra inning games. They had one game that went like 16 innings.
Oh, Monday and Tuesday or something. Yeah, I heard about that.
And then the other game was like 12 innings or something, and it lost both of them.
Oh,
can you imagine?
Heartbreaking.
Can you imagine working?
Heartbreaking.
Yes. So it got me thinking.
So how late did they go?
I think, it was like midnight, 12:30 of the 16-inning game, which is almost like 2 baseball games.
Yeah.
It's a doubleheader.
Ooh.
Who wants to do that, right? And you lose.
And then lose.
But they lost big. I mean, I think the other team scored 5 runs in the 16th inning. It was kind of like, all right, we get it. Everybody wants to go home.
That hurts. Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
Exactly. So it made me start thinking about baseball because, you know, I don't work in baseball anymore. So now I go to games and I enjoy them.
Yes.
So, now I'm a fan.
So much more fun.
So for those that don't know, I worked in baseball for 14 years. And so now that I'm not, I'm actually going to games and enjoying them. So I've been to a couple of the ones at Power Park, and those in the Charleston area probably know that West Virginia Power, it's a good park. It's the single-A affiliate to the Pittsburgh Pirates. So it got me thinking, what else, baseball-wise, is there to do in the state of West Virginia? And I was surprised to find out there are 3 other minor league teams besides the West Virginia Power. Did you know this?
I knew, we talked about this earlier, I knew about 2 of them.
2 of them, yeah.
Growing up in the southern part of the state, Princeton has the minor league team.
That's right. Right. So Princeton, for instance, it's the Princeton Rays, minor league team to the
Tampa Bay Rays.
That's right, Tampa Bay Rays. Anyway, they've been the affiliate there and playing in the Appalachia League since 1988.
Yep.
Did not know
You can
that.
imagine that, yes. They actually won a minor league title in the Appalachia League, Appalachian League, I should say, in 1994. So they did win. I guess they were part of the Princeton Reds then, but they did win. And so Princeton up there, if you're listening, there is a team there.
The first year they switched to the Devil Rays, I got to go up there and see Carl Crawford.
Wow.
And I want to say Evan Longoria was up there at the same time. And it was
pretty
awesome.
good.
I remember that was a big deal.
Are they different levels? Why would they not play each other?
Well,
Why would the Power not play them?
Well, the Power is an advanced A team, okay, where Princeton is like an advanced rookie team. Okay. So when they come in the league, they get the rookies in there and try to get them. It's a short season, so they only play like a college schedule.
Okay.
So at college might be 32 games. They'll play somewhere like 32 to like maybe 50 games. I don't know, something like that. Where the more you go up in class, you'll be playing 140 games in single A, and then as you go up higher, you get the major leagues playing
all the way to
162.
162.
Yeah, 62.
There's 162 games?
Yeah. So
Major League Baseball plays 162 games.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And
I don't watch a lot of baseball.
Apparently. Well, if you did, there's 162
didn't
chances.
notice.
Yeah. So besides Princeton, probably about 20 minutes away, there's Bluefield, the Bluefield Blue Jays.
Okay, I did know about those guys.
You didn't know about them.
I didn't know about those guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and they are also an advanced rookie league. And the really cool thing about it is that they're also in the Appalachian League, and they represent Bluefield, which is in West Virginia, and Bluefield, Virginia. Didn't know if you knew this.
Yeah, Bluefield splits the state line.
See, I didn't know that, but listen to this. So the ballpark down there, which is Bowen Field, it's a historic stadium that was opened in 1939, and the park itself straddles the West Virginia state line, as you said, and operates in the city in West Virginia. However, the field itself lies entirely in Virginia. Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
So I guess maybe if you're, if you're in the dugout and you walk out of the dugout, you just cross the state line to get to the batter's box. So good time there. They did win a championship. They won a bunch. They won 14 titles. And yes, and they were part of the Baltimore O's organization for 53 years. Not only that, but they were the longest continuous affiliation with the team, which was 53 seasons, from 1958 to 2010. Last time winning a league title in 2001. So Bluefield is a good place. I would love to go check out that ballpark, and I'm going to put that on my list of things to do this summer. So awesome.
It's a fun time down there.
And we all know about this one, right? Morgantown?
Yeah.
Do we know that one?
They're building a new stadium, or they just built a new
They
stadium.
already
didn't
did. They did.
Yeah,
Yes,
they just built
the West Virginia Black Bears now play on WVU's baseball stadium that they finished last
I
year.
think I've heard of them.
And guess how many titles they have? First year, New York Penn League. They're the short season A team, and they won a title last year. First year in the league.
First year, nice.
First year in the league. Won a title.
Go Black Bears.
Yes. And the Power, last time they won a championship, they haven't yet. But they did. Yeah. But they did win one in 1990 though, as the
When they were
Charleston
still the
Wheelers.
Wheelers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean,
That's everyone remembers old Watt Powell Park.
Old Watt Powell.
Watt
man.
Powell.
Telling
I
you.
wasn't around for that. I wasn't in Charleston yet.
Watt Powell, that was a rinky-dink
I think
place.
I was brought up here for like when I played baseball in elementary school. I think our team brought everybody up here. Was that field by CAMC?
Yes.
That's it. Yeah,
Yes.
which
That's
is
the one.
now.
So they
that's
brought
it.
us up here, and we were little, so we thought it was cool, and we had them all sign our baseball after the game. And
Oh no, that
Yeah.
that is so. That's one of the things working at the Power Park. I also worked there with Jay.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it was
I was the MC. I was the guy that just ran around doing giveaways. So naturally, when I gave so much stuff away, everyone loved me.
Of course.
But it was a lot of fun to see the interaction between the players and the fans. That's one of the best parts of minor league baseball. There's not, in pro ball, or I guess it's all pro ball, but in the major leagues, there's fences, security. There's a huge. In minor league ball, there's a 3-foot tall fence.
That's it.
And that's all that separates you from the player. And
Or even that, even. I mean, there's some fences that are like maybe knee high, and you reach over and say, hey, say, buddy, some autograph. And you got to think, I mean, each major league ball team has 5 to 7 different minor league class levels. They're only going to get maybe a few small percent of those players actually playing in the major league. So these kids who are just who are just turned to superstars overnight from college are now like, oh, you want an autograph? Absolutely.
yeah.
It may be the only time they have that chance, which to me makes this probably the best in sports for family entertainment, is going to a minor league baseball game. You can go
It's really
there.
good.
Oh, yeah, think about family buck night. Every ballpark's got them in the minor leagues. You go there for $1 and get $1 soda, $1 popcorn. I mean,
Dollar
think
hot
about
dog.
that. $1
Don't
hot
forget the
dogs.
hot dogs. Hot dogs are the best part. I love hot dogs. Sorry, I got really wound up
You
there.
look like
I
you've had
love
a bunch of
dogs.
hot dogs.
somebody
I've
likes
had a lot of
hot dogs.
Hot dogs and corn. Actually, hot dogs are second. Corn dogs are
Oh,
where it's at.
Corn dogs. Now you're talking.
Corn dogs are my favorite.
I
Mustard
love-
and ketchup on some corn dogs.
Dang it! Now I'm hungry.
I had the Taco Bell on the way here, so if I have to leave abruptly, if you notice my voice is missing, that's because there's a bathroom across the hall. I love Taco Bell. It's not friendly.
I tell you what, I had corn dog just recently too, because I wasn't at the ballpark, but somewhere different. Guess where I had my corn dogs?
Where's that?
I watched. I will admit it on air. I watched the Dolly Parton concert that
Yeah.
came to.
There's no
Towson.
need to not admit
Everybody
to that.
went to that. A ton of
Everybody.
people went to that.
I loved
didn't
it.
make it. I didn't make
For
it, but-
dinner,
I didn't either, but-
I had 2 corn dogs.
That's awesome.
fun. Yeah, that's delicious.
I don't even know how you ate only 2. I'd be like,
I
I
know.
need 6.
Dolly
It was
Parton would
tough.
approve.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton would approve.
It was tough. It was tough to have just 2,
She
but I
probably
didn't
had
want to
some-
get up. She was actually very entertaining. So, yeah.
You know what else is going on right now that's just started up as far as family entertainment? And that's one of the things I'm lacking. The No Pants Players, my improv group, we do family-friendly shows and adult shows. And that's the only family-friendly and like the ballpark stuff, but that's not really
Yeah.
me. That's all, okay, you have to sell this, you have 30 seconds, you have to explain the game. I didn't get to do much entertaining there.
Right. I hear you. Well,
But the fun thing that's going on now is Live on the Levee.
Yeah.
that's a good show. That's a good
I know
show.
Tiff's a big fan of Live on the Levee, aren't you?
Yeah, I love that. There's a show tonight. It's at the levee, but it's not live on the levee. It's like bike night. It's like
Oh,
a
that's
bike.
cool.
Yeah, so there's a
Going on down
concert
there?
tonight at 8 at the Levee. But
Really?
I love Friday
Oh,
nights,
man.
going down there and
Friday nights are fun.
hanging out.
Yeah, the Levee. I like going down there because you get a mix. You can go down and enjoy a few beers, but you
Yeah.
also have families and kids running around
And
it's-
food trucks.
and food trucks and
Corn
dogs.
corn dog. What?
Wait.
Yeah, I think there's corn dogs.
popcorn. Kettle corn. Sorry, kettle corn.
Oh, kettle corn's so
That is the best kettle corn that you will ever find. It's,
Oh, man.
I can't, I seriously get the $10 bags, which is as tall as Lee, and so it's a pretty big bag.
It'll last me a couple days.
No, I eat it that night.
That night?
I mean, I share it with everybody, but it's
Like-
gone. Like, sometimes I bring a little bit home, but normally
You
it's
should
not
see
much.
Tiff. She weighs like 50 cents.
No.
And she eats a whole thing. A whole
That-
thing?
that
She
popcorn
can
is
chow down
amazing.
on some popcorn.
Those are huge.
Yeah,
Oh,
just try the popcorn
food
at the
down
Levee.
there's so good though. Oh yeah, the food trucks down there. Food trucks are the thing right now. They had the food truck festival. We talked last week during
Oh,
our
yeah,
food
the
episode
Hurricane.
about the food truck Fridays,
We
which
love
I'm looking
food.
forward
I didn't get to go to that.
Yeah, I went last week. It was fun. There was a lot of people just off the side of the road in a parking lot, just pulled in there.
That's it.
It was really fun to go to. There's a lot of events that don't get enough attention in Charleston.
True.
That's a thing. And in West Virginia, okay, so my comedy troupe, we are actually, if anybody out there is listening, has a connection for us, we are the Tall Boys Comedy Tour, which is me, Andy Frampton, and Jacob Hall. They're hilarious guys. And we're trying to do a show in every county in West Virginia.
Every county.
Because we
How many counties?
travel a lot. 55.
55 counties.
55 counties. We have 7
right.
down. We have a couple shows in works,
Okay.
looking to get those, taken off. It's difficult because all three of us, we have to have big boy jobs.
Yeah.
And
it happens.
At the same time.
we were back in Tiff's home area. We did a show at a country club in Lewisburg.
Lewisburg.
And
It went well, right?
Oh, it went phenomenally. That's the great thing about small towns in West Virginia. Like, we do shows in Charleston. Honestly, we're lucky to get 30 people come out and no one cares. Whatever, it's comedy.
Yeah,
You're
other
funny.
stuff to do, probably. Like, other stuff's going on, whereas you go to
Yeah.
a small town, they're like, we have something to do.
The
Like,
small town
True.
crowds have more fun with it. They're more enjoyable. But we've done shows around the state, down in Princeton, up in Clarksburg and Parkersburg. We were there last weekend. And
Nice.
Parkersburg at the Polo Club. So much fun. One of my favorite stops
Okay.
was something I think you're going to talk about.
I am.
We're kind of starting a new segment now, and we're going to start talking about some of the smaller towns around West Virginia.
Yep. And this week it's City of the Week. Is that what we're calling it?
So, let's call it Town of the Week.
Town of the Week.
It's more charming.
Yeah, Town of the Week.
charming.
Yeah.
So Town of the Week that we decided upon is going to be the town of Ripley. Little old Ripley.
Yeah, I got to perform at the Alpine Theater.
Nice. Downtown there. It's about what, 40 minutes away from Charleston?
Yeah,
Maybe 30.
40 or so, but the Alpine Theater is an old theater.
Awesome.
I'm actually looking forward to going up there. I think it's mid-July. Did you all see my post about the movie they're showing?
No, I did not yet.
They're setting up a movie theater in it. I mean, it's an old theater. I guess they're just going to drop down a screen and put up a projector. They are showing the original Land Before Time.
Really?
I
Yeah.
love the Land Before Time.
I do too. I'm so excited to go. It's like a Friday or
Isn't
Saturday
there like
night.
5 or 6 of those altogether?
Oh, there's like I think
It's
there's
like a
like
series.
18.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
series
okay.
of them, yeah.
I've missed a lot
Yeah,
of
there's
them.
well, I stopped watching
I
after
stopped
like the
watching
third
about
one.
like 3 or 4, yeah.
Who what? Like Littlefoot? Wasn't
Yes.
that the main character? Was
I
Littlefoot?
love those
I haven't
movies.
watched them in probably 20 years, but I'm so excited to go up to Ripley.
That's awesome.
Ripley has some fun stuff. Like they
Yeah, well, they got I know here that they have the Gamble amusement rides and stuff are going to be part of the carnival atmosphere that's happening on in Ripley on Wednesday, June 29th through Monday, July 4th. So basically the July 4th weekend, the Ripley Volunteer Fire Department will be bringing all these amusement rides to the municipal parking lot there, which is awesome because, it's something to do for everyone in the family. I guess they have like the best fireworks
Oh,
in
really?
West Virginia.
They do.
Yeah,
So
tell us about
their
that.
July
I don't know.
4th,
That's what I hear.
So one of the things I do when I travel for comedy is I like to know about the place I'm going to.
Of course.
And Ripley, when you start looking up Ripley, they actually have one of the biggest July 4th celebrations, I think it's the biggest in West Virginia, and one of the biggest ones around. And it was so big, in 2002, the president actually came and spoke. George
What?
W.
Oh,
came
really?
and spoke July
W?
4th, 2002.
Wow.
And
We're
it's just-
fancy.
yeah, their July 4th celebration is amazing.
So I'm walking around Ripley thinking, what a cool little town. And I was like walking around, checking all these cool shops. There's a ton of cool shops down there by the theater, which you're talking about, down to downtown there off of the freeway.
Old downtown.
Old downtown,
Main
yep.
Street, I think it is.
So I go by the courthouse, and I see this cool, like, little West Virginia white placard sign. You know, each town's got one, like how it was founded and stuff like this. Anyway, so I'm walking, and I see the sign that says Last Public Execution.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty fun.
That's
so
nice.
I took a
Pretty
picture of
fun.
it. Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, so I took a picture
So
of it.
fun. I'm taking a picture of it.
Yeah, so
Can't
I'll
wait.
post a picture on our Facebook there, which is Laugh Appalachia Radio Show.
Does it
I'll post
describe
a picture.
it?
Yeah, here's what it says.
Oh,
it
wow.
says,
Look at it.
yeah, Last Public Execution. It says, while awaiting execution, murderer John Morgan escaped from jail, but was recaptured in Roane County by local authorities. On December 16th, 1897, thousands of spectators converged on Ripley, creating a carnival-like scene. As a result of the spectacle, in 1899, State Delegate John S. Dorst, I think I'm saying it right, D-A-R-S-T, Darst, whatever. Anyway, he sponsored legislation to end executions in public places in West Virginia. Because, again, it turned into a carnival.
Oh, that's
Kind of like what you're going to see on June 29th and July 4th.
Well,
but minus
hopefully
the
not
execution.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully not
yeah, this will
exactly.
be a little bit different.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
we have enough people leaving West Virginia as it is. We
Right.
don't need to be
You don't
killing
need to
them off
execute
inside
them, right?
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Or people watching it.
So
Man.
there you go. That's the town of Ripley, and make your way up there. It's great shopping, great fun, and you know the downtown again has all kinds of cool shops and boutiques and all kinds of good stuff.
I've never
so,
really
big
been
fan.
there.
I'm a big fan. It's
You need
a
to
cool
go check
place.
it out. We'll
Yeah.
go check it out and watch The Land Before Time, Tiff.
When is that?
I don't know. We'll find the date on Facebook.
I love The Land
I
Before
put
Time.
the event. I shared it. We can share that on our page too. Just get that, spread the word, because the guys at the Alpine Theater are great. Like, they're great to work with. They're great people. I think it's an entirely volunteer organization.
Oh, I wouldn't surprise me.
And it's so, I had so much fun with the show there. I will remember. So my stand up is a adult oriented stand up. You know,
Okay,
it's not family friendly per se.
Right.
And I remember, Jacob, who's from that area, he goes on first for our show, does his 30 minutes, and I do 30 minutes, then Andy does 30 minutes. And Jacob gets done, and I start doing my bits, and this elderly couple get up and leave. I've never had someone walk out on a show on me.
Oh, too
And
dirty.
Well, the bit I was doing wasn't that dirty. I was cussing. I think the profanity may have gotten to them. But they got up and left, and, you know, normally something like that or a heckler, I just want to shut them down. But being in Jacob's hometown, and these people were so nice, I was like, I can't be mean to these people. I just have to keep going. I'm just going to do my bit.
So you didn't give them a hard time as they were walking out?
I didn't say a word as they wheeled their oxygen tank out. Like, it was...
So many things you could have said.
Yeah, I had so many comments I wanted to make, but just nothing came to mind. But there's...
It's okay. By the time they got out of there, they still heard most of your bit.
Pretty much.
Ba-dum-bum.
They heard most of it.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got it.
Then to get home and watch Matlock.
So anyway, okay, that wasn't towards me. I was only getting
No.
defensive from Tiff, so I assumed you were getting ready to cut on me too.
that was for them.
Oh.
They were
Yeah.
walking so slow. By the time they
yeah.
got out of the room, it's okay, Lee.
I'm slow.
Have a corn dog. You'll be all right.
There's a reason you've never heard of me doing stand-up other than a few shows.
It was actually really mean to me because I work with elderly people. So
You are you're the worst. There's some interesting stuff down in Greenbrier County, isn't there? Some old historic stuff.
some.
I mean, there's the Greenbrier down there, right?
The Greenbrier's down there. Yes, the Greenbrier's
Aren't they
awesome.
golfing down there right now?
I
The
don't-
tournament's not yet.
No, it's in
Soon.
July.
The
It's in July, all right.
PGA, yeah.
They're just
I
making
think they're
announcements.
canceling the concerts,
Yeah, they're not doing the concerts
They're
anymore.
not.
which is
I
pretty
heard.
sad because that brings in a lot of people.
Yeah, they're just going to
A
do
lot of people mostly just want to go to the concerts more than they
Yeah.
want to go to the.
It's true.
My nephews always go to the golf things though. They get autographs from
Yeah,
the
well,
golfers
I
and
wanna
stuff. They
go.
love it.
I want to go. I've never been to the golf tournament. I've been to the concerts, but never the tournament. But I'm going to go to the tournament this year, hopefully.
I don't think Tiger's coming.
Hasn't
think
yet
so?
had. Oh, he came
No.
last year,
He
didn't
came
he?
Wasn't
last
he there?
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year, but he didn't make it to the first.
That's when he
one.
was trying to, get a swing back, which he
Yeah.
probably hasn't got back in
think-
5 years or
Yeah, it
6.
was like it wasn't good.
No.
Tiff, you used to work at the Greenbrier, right?
At the Greenbrier Sporting Club.
Really?
Yeah, so the
What
Greenbrier
did you do there?
is the Greenbrier's. If you know where the Greenbrier is, on the way into White Sulphur, the Greenbrier Sporting Club is actually on the right before you get into town. So it's kind of like a branch off of the Sporting Club. They have huge houses out there that you can buy, and you're like, a sporting club member, you have like the pool, you have tennis courts, you have the golf course.
It's a beautiful place.
They have another golf course themselves, their own golf course.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. But I was a server there. I worked at the pool, and I just served food.
You worked at the pool.
It was terrible. I
At
stood at the pool.
pool.
I served food and drinks at the pool.
That's awesome. I
It
wish
was-
I want that job, working at the pool.
The pool.
Oh,
it
you're
was
good.
nice.
It was nice, yes.
Nice, that's nice.
It was awesome. All right, awesome. Anyway, so I'm checking back here, and I was looking at things that are happening just today, just random stuff that happened on this date back when. And come to find out, we were talking about baseball earlier.
June 9th.
Did you realize? Yeah. And did you realize that is the date, June 9th?
I
Very
had
good.
to look at my watch.
Tiff
It's
with
like-
her observation with her big.
Actually,
Just
June 10th.
FYI, because I mean, well, technically, it may not hear it till tomorrow or something. So
Well, this is actually
I'm saying-
tomorrow's calendar
Oh.
for June 10th. So
I'm giving them
yeah.
June 9th's info.
You're right. So here it is, June 10th. And
9th.
however we're confusing you, everyone who's listening. But anyway,
Just drink more; it'll make sense.
it'll make sense later.
It'll be all right.
So 72 years ago today, whatever the date is, in 1944, Joe Knoxall.
You're struggling with names.
I am. I don't know why.
You're bringing this news. Don't ask me. I
I
wasn't
know.
around him.
Anyway.
Just Joe. Just Joe.
Just Joe.
Joe.
Well, actually, he's a big Reds guy, so I bet he was an announcer. But anyway, he was the youngest player ever to wear a baseball uniform when he pitched one inning for the Cincinnati Reds. He was 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days old. What did you do when you were 15? Did you ever pitch in a game that was in baseball?
Think so?
No.
In 15, at age 15, I was trying to learn some other things.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, he walked 5 batters in one inning and gave up 6 runs, which wasn't bad for a 15-year-old. But guess where he went after he pitched his first and only game?
Training camp.
No, he went back to Little League. So anyway, I guess I'm not from this area, so I guess Joe Knoxville used to be an announcer for the Reds, or somewhat, or it's the rumor anyway. If you know more about it, just send those comments to leehellcomedy.com, and Lee will be more than happy to answer those for
Yeah,
you.
you can email me at leeh, L-E-E-H, at leehellcomedy.com. Just a few quick shout-outs. You can also look at our Facebook page, Laugh Appalachia Radio Show. You just search it. That'll take you right to it. You can go to facebook.com/comedian Lee Hale and look up me if you want. Any of those are easy ways to get a hold of us.
That's awesome. You know, hear what else is cool about today? Which
What?
is the 10th of June?
Whatever day it is.
The ballpoint pen was invented. The ballpoint pen invented in 1943 in Budapest, Hungary.
Hey, I've been there.
Have you been there to Budapest? Mm-hmm. Did you know? Was there a big sign or a big ballpoint
There was
pen?
no white sign that said this is where the
Wait a minute.
ballpoint pen was
Whoa,
made.
whoa.
Really?
I'm less concerned about the pen. Why were you in Budapest?
Yeah. What happened? How did you get there?
I did
Were you hungry?
two summers ago. I wanted to travel, so we went 2 weeks.
Oh, I
You
remember the
them?
Europe trip you took.
Yeah. So I did like a week in Prague and
Nice.
a few days in Budapest was actually the shortest place I stayed, and it was awesome. And I wish I could have stayed there longer. And the other one was Vienna.
Didn't you go to
Vienna.
like an ice something?
There was a 5-level bar, dance club bar type thing in there. So there, like every floor was 5 or 6 levels. Every floor was a different. The top floor was like dance club crazy. One was like 80s. One was 90s. One was like whatever country. And one of them was an ice bar. So
An ice bar. So
yeah, they give you the coat and like the hood and the gloves and
Really?
everything. It's the entire. And it wasn't huge.
So you go into a big walk-in
And
cooler.
They
and that's
take
it.
like 10 people in at a time. But the walls are ice. Everything's ice. They give you drinks in the cup is ice. Like
Wow.
everything. Yeah.
So it was like a big
Yeah.
walk-in cooler. Here you go.
Yeah,
come
they had
on.
ice
How
sculptures
awesome
inside.
does that sound though?
Yeah.
Like that's something.
That was like a short-lived one. I'm sure there's bigger ones where you can go and like. You wouldn't want to stay long because you get
No,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no big sign that said the ballpoint pen was
Ballpoint
invented
pen,
here.
not there. Actually, we were there on their kind of like I forgot what it was called. It was like kind of like their 4th of July. We didn't even realize it. So we get there and there's like down the river. There's like 6 places where fireworks are being put off over top of the river. It was amazing. There's probably a
Wow.
million people there.
What was
That's
so,
awesome.
a million? I have a question. I'm gonna stay on this for a second.
Okay.
What was the best part of your like the whole trip? And if you give me like the friends and the time I spent, crap, I don't care. But what was the best thing you saw? The best thing of like that you all went and did? Because there was a group
can't-
of you that went.
There's 3 of us. I can't
Yeah.
pick one thing. I loved, and it may be because I spent more time there. I loved Prague. Everything was just beautiful there, and you could just like churches,
like the architecture. And stuff?
The
Lots of arts.
churches. I mean, it was like castle. I mean, they were enormous, and like we just stand there in awe, taking pictures like from every single angle.
There are some really cool pictures. You should. For everyone out there, Tiff will post a few of the pictures that she took over there up to Facebook.
I have
up to
pictures
the
of
Facebook
the
page
of
later
the fireworks at Budapest. I can
Nice.
It was
just
awesome.
post a whole album. I don't know if you can do that, but she'll post some pictures and you'll see
They
them.
they have ruin bars there too, so it's
What?
like where what?
What?
Well, and it's this one is like I think that they just go to people's dumpsters and take things out of them and put them in the place.
So you mean ruins like, we just went dumpster diving and here's
they're
what
like-
we got.
They look
Hey.
like a hole in the wall, or it looks like it's
a dive.
it looks like you walk into a room that's this big and it's enormous, like hundreds and hundreds of people can fit in there, and there's multiple levels, or it's underground, like some of them are underground.
Okay, so it's a dive where people get and dive in the garbage and
Well, the
turn
one
it into a
the
real
one
dive.
ruin bar was the one, with
Okay.
like the random things everywhere, and like a hookah bar inside and like all that stuff. But there's other ones that just were like, you think it was tiny and you're like, where am I? Like you're lost inside the bar.
That's cool.
Gosh, that is awesome. That's
cool.
Jay, what's your favorite place you've ever been?
Wow, favorite place I've ever been. My goodness.
Just pick one that was really fun.
I'll just say Lake Tahoe for me. Always. a
Oh,
good time.
yeah.
Lake Tahoe. If you've never been to Lake Tahoe up in California, Nevada area,
Beautiful.
I picked South Lake Tahoe because that's where the normal trashy folks like myself like to go, where and have a good time basically. And if you go to North Shore, that's where the snobby people go. Is North Shore.
I don't know where I was. I was where the ski resorts are. Cause I went in the winter.
and they're on both sides.
Okay,
they're on both
so
sides
I
of the lake, so
w-
it's great. It's a beautiful place.
I don't know what side I was on. I don't know if I was on the snobby side or not.
Well, did you have lots of lights of neon? Because
Not
there's not really any neon.
What's
per
the
se.
biggest ski resort there? Heaven.
There's Heavenly.
That's where I was. Heavenly.
So you were on South Shore, which is awesome.
Okay.
You're at the
It was
cool spot.
beautiful. It's
Yes.
imagine skiing anywhere is pretty, but there you're at the top of the mountain, and every mountain you're coming down, you're looking at the lake.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, if you ski on the California side, you're skiing right into the lake, basically.
Yeah,
If you're
and
on the Nevada side, you're kind of going into the Nevada desert. But it doesn't matter. It's still a beautiful place. And I lived there for, not in Lake Tahoe, but I lived in Northern California for about 30 years. And so me and the family would go up there quite a bit as a
I
child.
want to go back in
and
the
everything
summer
else.
and check
It
out
is
mountain
such a
biking
good
or
thing.
something.
I even got married there. Up there in Emerald Bay in the lake, yada yada. It was a beautiful place, long three-day wedding basically, where we invited everyone up to stay in cabins up there. So it was such a good time.
You should
It was a
renew
good
your
place.
vows and do it there and invite us.
And invite us all up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we should. My 10 years coming soon,
Yes.
in about a year. So maybe
Party.
we'll do that.
Now,
Party
Honey
that way.
wedding.
Tiff, there was something. You went to a wedding this weekend, a friend, like a group friend.
Yes. It
And
was awesome.
The wedding looked fun, but there's one thing in particular. You know where I'm going with this. I
know
haven't
exactly
talked
what
to
you're
Tiff
talking
about this at all yet, but I saw the YouTube videos
Dun, dun, dun.
of the, I guess, is a stone luge the only way to word it? I don't know.
It was called an alpine slide,
Okay.
and we didn't know what to expect.
It was in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, we're at Seven Springs, Pennsylvania, which is a ski resort there in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And as soon as I get there and get in the hotel room and look out the window, I'm like, I see mountains and I see mountain biking, and I was like, dang it, I should have brought my bike. And then I was like, what is that? This white double slide coming down the mountain, and I was like,
Nice.
we have to do that. Yeah,
How was it?
it was awesome. So
How long did it last?
you pay $11.50, and we were like, that's kind of crazy for the
Yeah.
slide, like one time. But if we would have thought about it earlier, we could have done it all day long and done multiple other things for like $38. But anyway,
Oh, wow, okay.
we waited too late and did the slide. But so you go up to the top. They give you actual little like sleds to sit in,
Really?
and then the sled itself like has a stop and release. You're sitting in the sled. You push the lever forward to go. And then that's it. Like you just go. Like if you release it, it'll slow you down, and you pull back to brake, and then you just.
That's it.
Yeah, but it was scary because it's like a bobsled basically, and you're
Yeah.
on your own, and you're with your friends, and you're like, we have to race each other and see who can get
Naturally.
down the hill
I'm
faster.
never gonna break. I'm just gonna bust.
I
my
know,
butt.
that's what I said too, and I was like, oh my god! Like I feel like I was gonna come out of the thing like over top of the edge, and so I was
Right,
like,
right, right.
I'm freaking out. So
Right.
I slowed down, but I did it again. I did it the second time, and
Nice.
I didn't break at all. I flew down it.
How was that?
It was fun.
Oh man, I love that. That's so
Yeah, one of
cool.
the guys seriously was like ridiculous. He was like going way too
He was
fast.
crushing it down
Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler looked like he was flying in the video I
was.
saw.
Man.
Shout out to Tyler. Hey, buddy.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, guys, we want to thank y'all for listening. I think that's about going to wrap us up for the day.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
that was quick. I don't know why it was so quick today.
You know, when it's 100 degrees, it's almost over.
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
it's our little booth in here. Yeah,
We've put as much hot air in here as we can. But
Yep.
anyway, we look forward to thank y'all for listening. We look forward to being back next week, and we'll talk to y'all later. Say bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.